Yo, bloody Cater Geezers, welcome back to another Leasowes AFC Create a Club Career Mode episode. Oh my god, and what an episode it was last week. There was a couple of corkers, including this one, Reece Nelson's free kick against his former side to win the game at Emirates. And then you've got Gavin Kilkenny producing this little bit of magic again to win us the game against Chelsea. And what a game that was. Some absolutely unreal performances in the last episode. But the most important one, let's face it, we got this goal here. Ali scoring against the Hammers to secure us Europa League football this season. Oh my God, lads. Our first season in the Premier League. And we've only gone and got ourselves on a European tour. We're going to be visiting the back arse of nowhere, buying a pint for 23p and getting ourselves drank into a drunken stupor. But I bloody can't wait for it. I can't wait for the carnage, and I can't wait for the unreal European nights that we're about to face. But just before we get into the episode, of course, this is a series. So if you haven't seen the other episodes, go back, have a butcher's at them, get yourself up to date, and then come back to this one. If you've been enjoying the series as a whole up to this point, make sure that you drop me a like right now. And if you're new around these parts, drop me a subscribe as well. And the way this series works, what we do, we play an absolute bag of highlights up front, and then the biggest games towards the end of the episode, we play live, so we get some absolute carnage. Alright then, that's enough chatting. Let's get into some of the admin for the start of the season. Let's get into some games as well. Right then, new season means new absolute Drippington, and look at what we're bringing this season. We have upgraded, new sponsor, and it's Nike, and it's absolutely sexual looking. I love the little difference between the one side and the other. The orange the one side, the dark blue the other. Oh, it just looks bloody sweet, doesn't it? The away kit for them for this season, oh, it's a lovely all orange number, and we're gonna be absolutely cooking this season, and we're gonna be cooking on absolutely flame, looking La Flame in this beautiful bright orange number. And last but not least, then, oh my God, definitely not least, this is 100% my favourite kit of the season. Dark blue with that little flash of orange across there and a little bit of a white texture just to give us that little finishing touch. And Japhet Tanganga just looks an absolute tank in it, doesn't he? Look at him bodying people. And you can see as well the little Europa League stuff on the side. Oh, mate, it's just going to be absolutely incredible. And Europa League, of course, means midweek games. We're going to need a lot more reinforcements in this side. We're going to need people who can come in and out of the squad at a moment's notice. And talking of reinforcements, we've picked up Wesley, ex-Premier League striker, for the Villa. Oh my God, he's just going to bring something different to the team. Absolute monster. And we've also gone to spend big on this championship. He looks like a youth academy prospect or a region. I don't know who he is. It's Sandverdal. He is looking incredible. 17 million him coming in. We have to get rid of a few players. Bar does end up leaving us, and I think we got a nice little bit of money for him. 5.5 mil. That's absolutely bloody class. And we bring in a rotation left back as well. Fabio Santoff looking absolute. Look how many green stats he's got. He's absolutely rapido, and he's going to be class. Now, Sandverdal, the reason I bought him, look at this for a stat. He's got 85 finishing on him. He was a championship striker. He's going to be causing chaos for us. And then, of course, Wesley. I only bought him in because I'm a Villa fan myself, former Villa boy. I just wanted to see him causing carnage in the Premier League again. Now, lads, that's not the only change for this season, because we've been in the Premier League for a season now. We needed a new bloody stadium, and we've only gone and got ourselves a new stadium, and it's going to be called the Hortal Arena. For another little shout out to my two top boys, my top G's, it's Jacob Bartle and Mr. Houghton. I've combined the name, and you are the co-owners of our new stadium. First game of the season then is going to be against Leeds, and it's always, why is it always Leeds? Why are we playing Leeds at the start of every single bloody episode. I'm getting absolutely sick to death of them. And I'm getting sick to death of them because they're always so bloody good against us. I don't know what it is. They must turn up against us for the first game of the season and then just completely drop off for the rest of it. Reece Nelson gets an absolutely fantastic volley saved on about the hour mark, but towards the end of the game they just wear us down, and it's every single time we play against Leeds. It just seems to be one of these chances that they get and they just know how to finish it off, know how to kill us off, and we find ourselves on the back foot again, first day of the season. Evan Ferguson finds himself absolutely shaky and shimmying in the box towards the end, but he just can't fire his effort home. And again, against Leeds, first game of the season, we drop points, lads, and it is dropping points. We should be doing better against the likes of Leeds. We do have to say goodbye to Katie here. I got a 2.5 milli for him. I don't think I've used him for the last couple of seasons. I thought, mate, you deserve better than us. And this is going to be the team that we're rocking with. Still rocking some of our old players, but we definitely have got a few lads on the bench. We've got Wesley, we've got Sam Waddell, Thomas, Vale coming into it as well. Bellingham's hopefully going to find himself coming into the team this season. I'm expecting a lot from this rotated side. Next game then of the season was up against Norwich, and I have to play these games against Norwich now just because of the fact that we are going to be scrapping for points this season, I think. And it's the Irishman. He gets an opportunity in the first half, but there was absolutely no stopping his header. Look at Gunn. He's going with one hand, he's going with the other. I don't know what bloody day of the week it is, bless him. But that is the breakthrough that we needed at the start of this season. We needed someone who was going to get our goals for us. And of course, we end up turning to Ferguson. We bring on Wesley late on. He goes round the keeper. He dinks it off the bar. And again, the Irishman, he's just got that poacher's instinct. He knows where the ball's going to drop in the box, and he doesn't care whose goal he nicks. He doesn't care if it's the big Brazilian's debut. He just wants goals. He's hungry for them. And what a finish that is. Crystal Palace are the next team that we're going to face then. And again, this one was another one that did not go to plan at all. An absolute rocket from this lad here, Isaacson. And he's almost snapped the bar in half. Roland doesn't even know his mom's name after that one. It's giving him temporary amnesia. But we go back to what we know, lads. We go back to working from the back, slinging a ball into a big man, Wesley, who knocks the ball down to Thomas. And look at how he drives. He drives into the box, smashes an effort at Dean Hendo. But it's a big save. And it's another game, lads, that I think we drop points at. It's not good enough. And we're not having a good start to this season in the league. But the league's one thing, and the Europa League is another. It's a massive brute force. We've got Fiorentina, we've got Hearts, and we've got Victoria Pilsen as well. But it's going to be the Italian Stallions in the first one. The absolute purple nurple, La Viola. It's AFC Fiorentina. It couldn't be any bigger, and we're over in Italy. Lads, you don't know how gassed I am that we are playing in Europe. And of course, I'm absolutely bricking it. We have been terrible in the league so far this season. I'm just thinking, is this a step too far for us, lads? Have we gone too far in this career mode already? And am I going to absolutely regret getting us into Europa League? And this man, Evan Ferguson, tells me I'm bloody wrong. This man and goals goes together like Barry and Paul Chuckle, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like Paul Breach and underage. I can't say that. Evan Ferguson, though, with a touch of a priest, brings it down out of the sky and absolutely slaps it home. What a goal that is for a first goal in Europe as well, lads. Get in. But we weren't content with that one. We weren't content with just having a little 1-0 in Fiorentina. We were going for it, lads. We smelt blood. And this man drew the second blood. It's Abdullah Ali gets the second. And oh my God, if you thought the first one was good, the second one was sweeter than a mother's kiss at bedtime. He has caught that on the volley. Oh, it's just magisterial. Coming forward again then, lads, as well. Little touch back here to Allo. Allo swings it in. Overhead kick from Ferguson. Oh my God, if that had gone in, I swear to God, I'd have lost my absolute shit. Mukoko licking one off the bar. But eventually their pressure does pay off. A lovely little drop of the shoulder here, and he does end up forcing that one just past Roland. You can see here, sends Elise to the shops and just goes through Roland's legs. It's very, very unlucky from our 87 rated goalkeeper. Squeaky bum time, lads. Are we going to absolutely have this in our first Europa League game? Not at all. Win the ball back here. Sanvidal, lovely little 1-2 with Wesley. And he wraps the keeper up in a bloody enchilada and absolutely sinks him. And this man, I already know he is going to be an absolute bagsman. His finishing stat is absolutely up there. But Jesus Christ, this man knows where the top binzer is. It's absolutely beautiful. And for his first goal of the season, to do that in the last minute of the first Europa League game that we have, he's going to be a fan favourite, I'm telling you. Back to league action, and it's LIVERPOOL Liverpool FC. It's a big stop from Rolling in the first couple of minutes. But again, look at the boys. We're absolutely dominating. Thomas twisting inside, outside, slips it through to Williams. He just can't get it over Alisson, and he almost makes an absolute hash of it, almost putting it into his own net. But look at us dominating last couple of minutes. We want this. We want these 3 points against these Scousers. We're throwing the kitchen sink at them. You know what these Scousers are like. They'll probably take it and sell it at the scrapyard. Williams again forcing a massive save from Alisson, and we do end up getting a corner swung in by Harvey Vale. It's a big knockaway, but Bellingham brings it down, gives it to Alzat, over to Elise. Last minute effort, and it's hit the post. Behind the post, we're still looking for it. Look at that, 92nd minute, we're still going. Ferguson to get it in, put it into the back post, and again it's just touched away by Alisson. We're so lucky against these big teams, and we tend to be throwing points away against the smaller teams, lads. I don't know what's going on in this league season. Next set of highlights, and to be fair, we were against the whipping boys of this group. Victoria Poulsen always get battered everywhere they go. In the first half an hour in this one, he's absolutely spun us. He's put us in a spliff, and he's absolutely smoked us. We go 1-0 down, and I was absolutely worrying here. I was shitting myself until Evan Ferguson goes and does that, gets us back into the game. 67th minute though, we've left it late. Have we left it too late? From kickoff though, we go ahead, we go and nick the ball back with Sanvidal. He goes absolutely creaming through, does a couple of players, he lines up a little power shot, and it's a big save from the Victoria Poulsen goalkeeper. We're not content with the point though, we're still putting on this pressure. Allo doing his best to try and nick the ball back. He does get the ball back the second time. He goes creaming through, he finds Sanvidal. Has he got the legs? He can't quite make it. He sees the Irishman arriving at the back post, and we go and seal it. We get the second goal, the one that we absolutely deserved in this one, to be honest. 77th minute, and we were still going for it. But the Irishman, you know, he knows where the back of the net is. Look at that. He's hit it so hard, it's absolutely magnetically moved the keeper's knee out the way. Not just EA's bad scripting. But wait there, we're not finished. Of course we're not finished. There's one man in this team that today deserves a goal. He deserves his goal. And you know he loves to score on the road. He loves to score in Europe. And it's the man again. The Mexican comes up with it. And he's absolutely going to be playing the Maracas layer today, because look at how apeshit we are going for this man. We love him already here, and he's just going to be the best player we've ever seen. But in the league, boys, we're still very laboured. You can see by the fact that people are absolutely knackered that we're having to play people like Santos, the new left back that we got from Stoke. But what a little cross, what a run, what a cross to Williams that he gives here. Now look at this, he's absolutely winning the ball back for us, and he goes, you can see him, he's absolutely gone. If you follow him, he's gone, and he gets picked out as well, and all he has to do is knock it across, back across to Williams, and that, I'm telling you, is a massive 3 points that we've picked up here against Sheffield United. We are absolutely squeaky batty time in the Premier League, dropping points left, right and centre. You're going to see now by the Premier League table, lads, we're sitting in 15th. very close to the drop zone. We've got less points than we have matches played. Look how far we're off the likes of Leeds, Leicester, Newcastle at the top of the table. What's going on, boys? The table this season is absolutely mental, and it's mental along with the fact that we've got to now play some of the big boys. We've got to play the Arsenals, the Liverpools of this world. Oh my God, lads, I don't know what... We're not going to get relegated, are we? We're surely not going to get relegated this season. It just means, though, now we need to start performing in these games. We can't be nicking just 1 point off these big boys. We've got to be battering them. We've got to be beating them. And we definitely can't be losing. And it couldn't have started any worse in this one. Reece Nelson, who was the absolute hero of our last game at the Emirates, goes and gives... It's never a penalty, is it? And look at Tank. He's absolutely fuming. To be fair, it weren't nothing to do with the game. It was the fact that they denied him double meat on his pre-match kebab. But this penalty did not make it any better. And the fact that he scored it as well, he's absolutely killed me. 1-0 down at the Emirates is definitely not the way we wanted this game to go. But again, if we don't get any points in this game, it could mean that we drop into that relegation space. Lovely little effort here from Ali. Follows it up with a second, but it's Ramsdale with an absolute big stop. Nelson going to swing this one in then. Arsenal with a big header away, but we recycle it. Get that ball down and get it swung back in. Back stick at a Tanganga. Again, it's another big stop from their goalkeeper. Keeping the pressure on here though, Bellingham starts to move. It gets shifted out to Ali, who dinks it back into Bellingham, and it is Bellingham's first goal for us. And what a big goal it is. It's absolutely massive at the Emirates, and that's just what we wanted from the Brummie. We wanted to see him getting stuck in, getting some more goals and assists, and that's exactly what he's done in the first couple of games of this season. It's a lovely ball to Thomas, and again, look at the break that we've got, and we're absolutely streaming people forward. Thomas driving into the box, but it's another big stage. Probably took too many bloody touches, and we just had too many chances that we squandered in this game. And it's Callum Hudson-Odoi who's gone with a lovely little 1-2. It's a big save from Roland, but it's just not big enough. We find ourselves 1-0 down again, just absolutely scrapping for anything we can, any sort of points. And this shot from Nelson here just rounds off our day. How poor we've been in front of goal. It's just not good enough, lads, and we are really struggling in the league. But this is the problem when you're down there at the foot of the table. It makes games like this so much more important and so much more stressful. It's a big save here first couple of minutes, and I was worrying, I was stressing until Ali produces this. Mate, he is a wizard. He is a warlock. He can produce something from absolutely nothing. He could make a decent DC film. He could make America great again. He could even force your mom to find your dad attractive once more. When I first found this geezer on the free agents list, I thought, could he be a rotation player? Could he even force his way into the first team squad? Maybe. But did I think he was going to be able to produce goals like that? Not in a month of bloody Sundays, mate. It's a special goal, but oh my God, it's a special result if we can manage to get all 3 points here. And it's a big stop from Roland towards the end of the game to force us over the line. It's massive 3 points going into this huge game against Man City at the Etihad. It's a big stop from Roland first couple minutes, but look at him piling on the pressure, and it is Soler to absolutely slap one past Roland in the 60-odd minute. And you know what it's like playing City, especially when you're absolutely dying for 3 points. It's never going to be an easy game, especially if you go 1-0 down. But this Leasowes side, they never roll over, they never play dead, and they never just accept the fact that we cannot get back into our games. Lovely little ball there, up to Billy. Billy knocks the ball down to Ali. Ali into Sandvidal. Sandvidal into Ferguson. And the Irishman, absolutely Irish creaming it into the back of the net. But it's that link up between the Mexican, between the Irishman. I tell you what, they'd make an absolutely disgusting meal together. But when they're on the pitch, it's just magic. It's poetry in motion. And I'm loving the strike partnership. I tell you what, he sniffed out that chance like I sniff out a curry house. I'm telling you, drop me off in any city and I'll be neck deep in a saguara within the hour. We're still causing City problems with this one. Tanganga's massive effort towards the end. But again, we leave the Etihad with just a point when it definitely should have been through. We need to be picking up more points because it's the games at the lower end of the table that are really going to scupper us. And speaking about games against teams that are lower down in the table, we got Tottenham next. Ali going through. First couple of minutes here, and it's a big stop from their goalkeeper. God knows who he is. But look at this. It's Martin Ødegaard to hit one off the post. And it's absolutely scrambled in. And again, I thought this is going to be another one of these ones where we've played well. We didn't really get what we deserved. Until Ali goes on a lovely, windy little run. A lovely little 1-2. And he thinks, should I dink it into the box? Nah, I'll just do it all myself. And he absolutely Peter Dinklages it over the goalkeeper. Oh my God. Is there anything that this geezer can't do? He can smash it in from long range. He can do a winding run. He can even dink the goalkeeper from a ridiculous angle. He has just been the best signing of this whole career mode. Hands down. Look at it. It's just inch per only place he could have put it there. Big game against Leicester up next though. And again, it's just another one of them games that just did not go right for us. It's the absolute parrot. Sticks it in the onion bag. But Leicester are absolutely flying this season. We did give a good account of ourselves. Kilkenny goes through here, swings the ball back post to Bradshaw, one of our youth players, but he just can't force it into the back of the net. And again, look, out of the frying pan into the fire. Chelsea up next. Reece Nelson, lovely little fake shot, goes round the defender, goes clean for on goal, but just cannot finish his dinner today. Sessegnon wins the ball back here, gives it to Wesley. It's a lovely bit of centre-forward play, but again, we just cannot finish it off. And all of these chances, they do come back to bite us in the arse. Chelsea go and get their goal, go and get themselves 1-0. Alzati wins the ball here, gives it through to Ferguson. Ferguson on to Wesley. Can he get his first goal for Leasowes AFC? Yes, of course he can. And I tell you what, he's going to be such a big player. Yeah, he's not going to be a first teamer all the time, but he's definitely going to be a fantastic squad player for us. But again, it's just another one of these games for us, boys. We just do not finish it off. We can't get the win. Frankie de Jong sealing it for Chelsea. And it's absolutely sunk us, boys. We are not playing well. And we are really struggling in the league. Everton are our next opponents. Another team that are down there with us, absolutely scrapping for their lives. Ali gets the ball, dinks it towards the back post. It's a big stop from Nick Pope. Proper cagey affair this was. Everton starting to get themselves into the game a little bit. You can see they're putting us under pressure, passing the ball around on the edge of our box, and we're just standing resolute. Alzati nicks the ball here, counter-attack on, and he sweeps him from the back. Is it going to be a red card? It has to be a red card, referee. He's done nothing there but take the player away. And yes, Andre Almeida, you've got yourself sent off, lad. And at this point, I decided to change everything. We stuck everyone forward. Joby Bellingham pushed forward. We had like 3 or 4 attackers on. Ali's coming through here. He's going clean through. Can he get it? Ferguson first chance. Ferguson second chance. And it's Joby Bellingham to get us the goal that we so desperately needed and give us all 3 points against the relegation rivals. I love to see it. And like I said, Joby Bellingham, I want to see more goals. I want to see more assists from you. And you are definitely starting to produce them, mate. I love to see it. It's the lad from Birmingham. We're a Birmingham team. It's just what we needed. And the next game up in the league is going to be another one. It's the Midlands derby. It's a local derbs against the Villa, and it's at the Villa. And I've decided Joby Bellingham, the Brummy lad, the blue nose, he needs to start because I've got a feeling he's going to be absolutely massive in this one. It's a live con, boys. Let's get straight into it. Just look at it. Villa Park against the Villa boys. I love this place. I love it. It should be my home. Come on, boys. I want to beat them, though. Leasowes means more to me than Villa does. We've got to get these 3 points. This is going to be massive. We can leapfrog them in the table. And after our poor start to the season, let's face it, we need some big results. Let's go. They've got Jesus Ferreira up front and Stansfield. They caused us problems last time. We're going to get these absolutely battered this time, though. Come on! Nice little bit of possession here. Sandy, I can see ya. Nod it down. Ferguson! Oh, what a save. Big save from the keeper there. Just kick him, boys. Just kick him. Kick him. Kick him! Oh, my God, Roland. You've done well there, kid. Into Ali. Sessegnon's gone. No one in the box room now. No one in the box room. Fosdick! Oh no! How is that not gone in?
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Go on in, Job.
Good effective pressure high up the pitch.
That's nice. Hello. Over to Ferguson! No! How has that been saved? Lads! Keep calm.
15 minutes left for
Oh, that's a great ball. And Ferreira's rapid as well, isn't he? At least you've done well. You've done well enough. It's going to be a free kick outside the box, though. Right, this is dangerous. Oh, God. He's laid it. And Ali, if you can beat him, you've gone. You've absolutely gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's legged it. He's legged it. He's legged it. He's held it up. It's Job! Yes! Joby Bellingham! Oh my God! It's absolutely made in Brum, but it's the other side of the city. It's Smallleaf, massive. Get in, Joby! Oh my God, against Villa, at Villa Park. Oh, I just wish it was up the Holt end. What a finish from that boy. He might not be as good as his brother yet, but one day he will do. Ah, get in, Joby. Massive. 81st minute. Let's just hold it out. Oh, you're going on a walk, ain't you, Thomas? You're going on a walk, son. Dink it back post to Finchy. Oh, Finchy, you've just cleared it for him. You donkey. Hit him, Wes. Oh, God. Yes! Done! Massive, massive result. Get him, boys. Huge. Oh. That boy, Joby. Show me him. I want to see his face. Where is he? There he is. Joby Bellingham. Ah, against the Villa as well. Get him, boys. Come on. Let's on to the next one then. We're not stopping there. Up the table we go. And with that massive result, the table's looking a little bit more kind. At least we're on now a points to game ratio that's a little bit more respectable, but we're still miles off where we want to be. Miles off those European places. But it doesn't matter too much because very, very slowly we've been kicking on in the Europa League, lads. We've been absolutely doing stuff. And look at this. 5 games played and 9 points accrued, which means our last game against Hearts here could seal it for us. It could see us in the next round. Oh, it's going to be class. It's going to be an absolute barn burner. Now, the team that we're going to be playing is Sessegnon, Tanganga, Elise and Aloe, and of course Roland in goal. We're going to be playing Ali, of course, and Nelson on the wings, but Harvey Vale and Alzate in the middle. Trying this out for one game. Sandverdal and Ferguson up front, lads. Come on. We need this win. Get us through to the next round. Here we go then, boys. Last game of the group. Massive one against Hearts. We need to win. Yeah, we need to better their results, so we need to win. We need to beat Hearts, let's face it. And then, if Fiorentina lose to Victoria Pleasant or whatever they're called, we might go top. Most likely, we're going to be fighting out for second here. But we need to beat Hearts. That's the long and short of it. We won't go out of Europe. We'll be in the Conference League, I think, if we draw or lose. But I want to be in the Europa, lads. I want that chance of imagine Champions League football next season. The amount of money that we'd be getting. But we've got to get past Hearts first. Massive game. No waiting around. Let's get bloody into it. Good touch, Harv. There we go. Fast sticker. That's what I want. It's in! Yes! Yes in! Oh my god, I didn't know that went in. Reece Nelson, you absolute wizard, you warlock. It's absolutely magical. I don't even know what happened. I'll need to see it. That is mental.
Well, here's the replay and just
did it go through the keeper's legs or something?
it's definitely the right call.
It's definitely gone in. It's definitely crossed the line. Yeah, it's over there. There we go. Yeah, 100%. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to go back and see it. Ball out to Ali. Ali, again, with a delicious little ball in. Oh, keeper's just let it through his legs. I tell you what, that's an OG. He's absolutely double touched it. Who's the defender? Toure, you've mugged yourself off here, because that weren't going in. Oh, Sanverdal might have had it, though. Lovely little start, though, boys. Let's get going. This is a real big chance. This is a massive chance. If we can get it through to Ferg. ASAP Ferg. Think it's Sanverdal! Get in! Like I said, Sanverdal, I want something from you, son. And you've absolutely produced. Get in. Ferg, ASAP Ferg. Dinking it to the back sticker. And Sanverdal just nods it in. Gives us that 2-goal lead. Look at this. Just bouncing off players. Bullying his way through. And Sanverdal almost breaks his back. Absolutely class, mate. This is what I want to see. I want to see some more goals from him. He loves scoring in Europe. He just can't score in the league. Oi. We're on it again. Ferguson's on it. Ferguson! What? Mate, we're absolutely walking all over him. Get over there. ASAP Ferg. Get in. Lads, I did not expect a bloody whitewash, but I'll take one if you're handing them out. What a ball. Nelson just timed it perfect, and Fergie has just done the goalkeeper. It's perfect. We're perfect. And it looks like our European journey, our Europa League journey, is not over yet. Oh, bless him, they've brought that lad off. The one that scored the OG. Oh, no. Oh, Harvey Valley, give a penalty away. Are you mad? Right on the edge of the box as well. I didn't even... That's not a penalty. Ref! Never a pen. I'm not having that. He was miles outside the box. Let me go back here. I ain't having that. Where's VAR when you need it? He's outside the box there. Mate, contact happens outside the box. Look, his leg contacts his leg outside. He's still outside the box. And he ends up landing outside the box. That's never a penalty. Take the piss out of my life, man. Gotta do something. Go on then, Reece. Swing it in. Back stick. Ali's in there. Oh, wanted that fourth. Lots of changes. Finchy, our youth prospects. I'm trying to get him game time, but he's not showing me a lot, to be fair. Wesley! Oh, Wesley! What a ball in from Finchy, though. And Wesley does what he needs to do. Big goal. Back 3-0 advantage. Wesley is an absolute tank. Great little flick on goal. Just what we want to see, boys. Ali into Williams. That's done, innit? It's done and dusted. They're forcing it. Into Wes. Ah, it's offside. Shit. I did want that last goal. Big winner. Ah, it's done. Well done, lads. Second in the group then. Love to see it. We progress in the Europa League. We've done parts out. Conference League for them. Ah, it's just what we needed though, boys. Well done. Big result. And we live on in the Europa League. Get in, boys. There we go then, lads. Confirmation of us progressing through the Europa League. Love to see it. We do go through second. Of course, means that we have to play the prelim round. And it's going to be standard liège. Look, a winnable tie. Defo think we can progress on. Now, one person who's leaving us towards the end of this window here is Sujeva. And it means we have 9 mil to play with. Now, I'm thinking of getting rid of Finchy as well, so we might have another 15 mil to play with. But I've been looking on the free agents list and I've found a few decent free agents. Now, the lads that are on the screen right now are the people that I've been scouting, people I've been looking at. The notable inclusions are, of course, Joel Asaro, absolute pace lord. We've got Dele Alli in there as well. This geezer looks pretty good. I'm not going to try and say his name at the moment. But a few nice little names. Now, what I want you to do, geezers, is get down in the comments and tell me who you want to see coming in from this free agents list. But with all that being said, geezers, that is the end of the episode today. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Once again, make sure that you've liked and you subscribed if you're new around here. If you haven't seen the other episodes, get back there. Go and watch them now. Don't know what you've been doing watching this one, but just get back and watch them right now. Follow me on all the socials down there. Twitter, TikTok, Career Mode King with a 0. I'll do my Wrexham career mode over there as well. Of course, YouTube and Instagram as well if you want to send me any messages. But geezers, I'll see you next week. Peace.